Hello and welcome back to the Rudico podcast
Rudico Resort.
with your host Russ.
Ricky and Coxie.
We talked about the What's Good podcast that much. I nearly just said it. I nearly just said welcome to the What's Good podcast by accident because me and Coxie were just talking about it.
I thought we had a different intro.
Well, you know, the intros vary from day to day.
Subs, so it's not your favourite
even remember
podcast
it.
anymore. It's your least favourite podcast.
Oh, yeah.
The Ghost podcast.
Yeah.
Because we're like a girl. We go ghost mode for like a week and then we come back.
Yeah.
And then we'll start getting consistent again and then...
We actually all died. We faked
Yeah.
deaths and we're living in Hawaii. This is a brand new setup.
Yeah, no one knows who we are though.
Again.
No.
So this is the fourth move.
Yeah, usually every time we
fourth
come
time.
back, we've got a new setup or we've moved. But something recent that's happened: AFL Grand Final, Melbourne versus Bulldogs. We'll just getting straight into it.
All right.
We haven't got no time to waste on the Rudico
Right,
podcast.
into the news.
So-
Won my multi. How did everyone else go?
I lost 14 bets and $128.
I lost 9 bets and I bet $50 and won $8. I put $5 like it was a $5 bet.
Yeah.
Won $8.
I won absolutely nothing.
But so Melbourne ended up winning by like 70 something points, which was crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't think they would.
16 straight goals.
Yeah, it was after half time or something. It was like 16-1,
Pardon me.
like goals to the last half. But I think not this week, not last week, the week before. I think we're talking about going over our AFL predictions. I've done all the
Because we did
the looks.
about, what,
About
15,
when
20 episodes ago?
Yeah. start of
it
the
was
season.
it was that day we recorded the podcast. That night was the first game of AFL football,
was it?
which was Carlton versus
So
Richmond.
was our number one podcast, was it?
No,
I don't
like
think for this season of footy.
yeah, for this season of footy. But anyway, got the notepad out with all the stuff. So we'll just get right into it. So first, don't knock the camera, dog. First thing we did was talk about who's going to win the flag.
Yep.
Does anyone remember what they said?
I think I said Geelong.
I don't think I said anything.
You said Cats. I said Cats, and you said Brisbane.
Brisbane.
So if we,
Cats made it further anyway, right?
Top 4.
Oh, no,
so Melbourne
Brisbane
ended up getting the grand final, and I'll go runners up, which I had Lions, Ricky had Tigers, and Coxie had the Cats. So the runners up were obviously Brisbane for
What do you have for
Bulldogs.
runners-up?
I had Lions.
Yeah.
I had Brisbane. So I got the stats here. Geelong lost to Melbourne in the prelim final. So that's like the one before getting into the granny.
Yeah.
And then Brisbane lost to Bulldogs in the semi-final. Richmond finished 12th. So Ricky had them.
That feels good to hear, though.
You had that for a second, didn't you?
Yeah, he had them runners up.
Yeah.
I had them
But
second, yeah.
we were talking about all these teams. I was having a look, and even I said like under the top 4, I had like Bulldogs, Melbourne, like in there,
On the top 4.
like under in the top 8.
Yeah.
The only top 4 I end up hearing was mine, which I put Cats, Lions, Port, Tigers, and the top 4 went Melbourne, Port, Geelong, Brisbane. So, I mean, it's not bad. I got 3 out of 4, but not in the right position, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't find what you said because I think we just started talking about other stuff.
I don't even remember talking about that.
No.
No, because we were talking about something else midway through it all, and then we started talking about other stuff through that bit. But then I was saying how I had Melbourne Bulldogs also in the top, like under that. Then I had Carlton and like Essendon, which wouldn't have thought Essendon, like we were saying in the Wooden Spoon, which we'll get to next,
Yeah.
that Essendon was going to be like around there.
Yeah.
We made finals, so
They didn't
be
win.
pretty happy about that. Wooden Spoons.
I think I said Hawthorn.
I said North and Hawks.
You that switched.
I said
So
North
you
and
said North,
Hawks.
you said Hawks.
Yeah.
I said the Crows. Now, if we have a look,
It was Hawks, wasn't it? Oh no, it was North.
Wooden Spoon was North.
Yeah.
right? But I got the bottom 4.
Wait, I got that right.
Yeah, you got that right. So in the bottom
Yeah,
4
me.
was 15th, Adelaide Crows, 16th, Gold Coast Suns, 17th, Collingwood, then 18th, North Melbourne.
Oh, so Hawks weren't even.
Did we come second last?
So,
Yep.
well,
Yeah.
what I've written is, so yeah, the Crows finished 15th, so I had them last. Ricky got it bang on. Hawks finished 14th, so they were just out of the bottom 4. But yes, Richmond, bloody Collingwood did
Second last.
second last.
Dogs touching my ass.
But then they're getting Dacos.
Yeah, but I don't reckon that's going to help out much.
Nah, he'll be the new Matt Rao, I reckon.
Well, everyone probably
Are we
expecting to be
doing
the
our
Matt Rao.
predictions for next year already, or are we gonna?
Nah,
Absolutely
at,
not.
At the moment, it could go any way. Like right now, because I'm like, geez, I wouldn't have had Melbourne getting up there.
Brisbane next year.
Then we got the Brownlow. I said Jack Steele.
Close.
You
Well,
said
not close, really.
Paddy Cripps, and you said Lockie Neal.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Right. So
I say locking you for a reach.
Jack Steele
Yeah.
finished equal 5th on 26. I couldn't find the positions of Paddy Cripps and Lockie Neal because Paddy Cripps finished with had 5 and Lockie Neal had 8.
3. Oh, 8.
So Lockie Neal did have more than Paddy Cripps, but then Jared Lyon did get up for Brisbane,
Yeah.
and Sam Walsh had got the most out of like Carlton with Paddy Cripps on the team. So,
Yeah.
and then we also had this doesn't really matter, but we talked about the Coleman, and there wasn't a straight answer to use to, and I said Josh Kennedy,
no
but he
idea.
didn't make like the top 10.
Yeah.
But Harry Mackay ended up winning. And then obviously Ollie Wines won the Brownlow. Bloody hell, dog, he wants that bed so bad, doesn't he? But yeah, so that was our predictions. I wrote down the top 8. So the top 8 went Melbourne, Port, Geelong, Brisbane, Western Bulldogs, Sydney, Giants, Essendon. In the video I was watching, I said that when we were talking about the wooden spoon, I said, yeah, maybe Sydney would be the wooden spoon, and then you boys were all saying like, oh nah, if I did bottom 4, like Sydney would definitely be in there. They're losing, like they're not beating Essendon. They finished 6th, but unlikely, as I did right, that Richmond finished 12th, Essendon finished 8th. Wouldn't have thought that. I would have thought Richmond would have finished top 4.
Yeah, I think everyone did for a bit. Till halfway through.
Yeah, it was a crazy like season.
Yeah.
And I got some. What do you want, dog? What do you want? Hey. I got some
From top 4 to 17.
yeah,
That was a good turnover.
some crazy some things I took out of the podcast as well.
No, these
Said from
quotes,
Coxie, yeah. Imagine Derry Danaher does his ACL first round.
and he kicked the goal every game.
Then Ricky said, if he is good this year, then you're like saying like I was saying that he could be up in the Coleman and like if he's good, and then Ricky's like, if he is good this year. The reason I wrote the Joe Danaher thing for Cox for his ACL was because halfway through the season, Eric Hipwood did his ACL
Yeah. From the same team.
from the same team, who's pretty much the exact same player. Like they're very similar.
Mustache.
Without a mustache and long hair. And then Ricky, if he's good this year, he kicked a goal in every game he played, except in the finals, which that's why they lost, I reckon.
That's why.
Then Coxie, that Jamara kid, because we're talking about the Coleman, it's like, that Jamara kid would be alright. And I said right after that, if he plays, he didn't play till round 17.
Yeah. He'll play next year.
Oh yeah,
He'll play.
who knows? He'll play a few games, but I was like,
I reckon he'll play.
what I
most
took out,
season.
I was like, that's funny how you were saying in the comment, like, oh, Jamar might like get up there, like he'll play.
He plays, yeah.
You're like, oh, you were talking about him playing. I was like, he didn't play any practice matches or anything, and you're like, nah, he should be in the team. I wanted to write that down just because he didn't play till round 17. But
think
then the
he'd play,
Bulldogs
though?
did make the grand final, so their
Yeah.
team was good enough without him, and then they've got him as well.
Did you see that 19-year-old kid from Melbourne who's played he played 7 games, won 7 games, and won
Yeah,
a
I
grand
saw that.
final?
I was telling Ricky that. I was
Yeah.
like, imagine getting called up saying you're going to play your first game. No, alright. He plays his first game, wins. Then after that, plays 7 consistent, wins them all, and then goes in the grand final, wins. That'd be unreal. I was like, that's crazy. Because that'd be like I was telling Rick, I'm like, just imagine you get called up and you're playing reserves. Next minute you play senior footy. You play 7 games, and then the 7th game is the grand final, and you win.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It'd be a good feeling as well. You haven't lost a game, and you're young, and you're young as well. So, but that's all I wanted to get that footy stuff over and done with because we did do the predictions. So we'll probably do it again.
We have it on video as well.
Yeah, so I reckon we'll do it again next year. But it's just funny how we didn't even have Melbourne or that getting close, or even Bulldogs.
Why is there a random page with a penis on it? And
When I was a kid.
Just a kid.
Yeah, this is. I got in this. I got stories of saying how.
Yeah, go on, read one.
Diary.
No, it's just a thing I used to just.
Read us a story, Russ.
Well, okay, this is not a story, but on the 7th of December, 2011, on Wednesday, today, it was written for my mum, so she wrote this out for teachers and that. It's today I have to pick Lachlan up at 3 p.m. due to having an appointment.
Oh.
And it's one of those where you can just add a teacher's name in, and mum just wrote it.
So you could use that any time.
Yeah, I could use that any time. I got some stuff that I had to use for homework, so I wrote a draft saying how I went to Movie World, just went on a ride and saw Star Wars people, watched the Hollywood Stunt Driver show, then I was at the pub with Homer, playing on a skateboard.
Yeah, you got that book that day.
And playing music with Lisa, and went on the Scooby-Doo ride, and then just said "Wish you were here," and then I wrote some of that on a little postcard and did it for homework back in year 6.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, this was just a little thing. If I had a laptop, I would want to Google Private Stickman Cool Mass Games. Nice.
What's that game?
It's you do certain missions, and if the mission fails, you die, and then you go back, and then there's so many different scenarios that happen. Delirious played it.
Never seen it.
What?
I've heard of it.
Delirious played all of them. There's you got to steal a diamond from a museum, and there's different scenarios you can do, so you can. To get in, you can use this glass thing, the glass cutter to cut a hole in the glass. You could hammer the glass, or do other there's several different ones. Then you click them, and then there's a different thing. So you might die, then you might get it right, and then you continue going, and then you might get it wrong, and then you die. And there's different endings, but there's only one actual ending.
Yeah.
So it's different ways, and you get achievements for actually doing every single one.
Yeah.
But no, it was just I watched Delirious play. It was a pretty cool game.
What was your cool math game?
It's a good topic.
I like that one. It's there was a path that you had to choose, and it was that block, and you just press the arrow keys.
Oh, what's that one? Blocks.
And
Blocks.
Yeah.
You got to get it in a hole.
Block Ox or something.
Yeah.
Block X or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what yours
Mine.
was.
That wasn't even on Cool Mass Games. That was just a game you brought, and that's this I think it's the same people that are in. Well, it is the same people that did the new map for Among Us. It's that whole map. Mine would probably be. What's it called? Duck Life or something like that. When you trained your duck up, and then you just swam, run, flew. Yeah, that was unreal. That was fun.
It's cool math games to even up.
Yeah, they don't make any bangers anymore though.
Just got banned at school.
And my favourite game was of it. It's called Sugar Sugar.
That was good.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah,
When you had to
sugar.
fill the sugar, and there was
That's
different colours.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was
lines, yeah.
even the old Papa's Burgers. Those were classics. Parking.
Parking's
Sim or whatever it was called. Parking.
I'm waiting for one of years to go. Oh, that game with the balloons.
Well, was that even on?
Oh yeah.
I didn't think
That's-
it was
that's
it?
how all of us played Bloons Tower Defence in primary school.
I always thought you had to like it was like a max games like there was only like a certain one on there and then the rest of them you had to like download.
2 and 3 were on the website, I think.
You just search up Bloons Tower.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I
how
used to
that's how
play
we
on
used
That's
to.
how I used to
I
play.
didn't think it was over on Cool Mass Games. That's why I'd always type up and then you just play.
Yeah.
You find like a website. I've been playing number 6. I have it on my phone. I've actually been playing it. Yeah, yeah.
Far out.
Because it's like it's the game's changed.
You can just pause it and then come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
What else? Cool. Because I was about to say Bloons Town, but I didn't think it was on Cool Mass Game.
Fireboy and Water Girl.
That's classic. You never wanted to be the girl though. Every time you want to play with the boys, it's always like rock paper scissors. Whoever had Fireboy, because no one wanted to be Water Girl, even though they're the exact same.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm lost.
Fireboy and Water Girl.
I didn't play it. Go on, bash me.
What
Crucify
the
me.
hell?
Kick me out of the podcast.
How the hell did you not? That was like one of the big games because then you play with someone. You're like, do this, run, don't. Oh.
Which means you're playing Pokemon Lake.
Pokemon like.
Yep.
Don't even know what that is.
Well, it was Pokemon Realm. Turns out it was a big virus and all the cool computers got hacked.
No, yeah, I never heard of it.
I think you pissed off the 502.
Yeah, probably.
See what else was a good Cool Mass game?
We used to play this zombie game on the internet. I forgot what it is.
Oh, that game, yeah, that was unreal.
Do you remember this one? And it was like,
literally just
Because that's the one where you could like build blocks and
yeah, blocks and stuff. Remember that?
blockheads.
Why don't you call blockheads?
maybe.
But you always just
Yeah.
you could play 2-player and like everyone's like, yeah, that game.
You just like
Who-
play multiplayer. And just, I think it was Ethan who brought it. I think he was big on it.
Do you remember in like, I think it was like the early stages of primary school, you'd open up your book and flip to the end and there was a disc. You put your disc in the little computer and you could play games that had like boot camp and stuff on it. I think I talked to you about it before.
Yeah, I didn't like.
I don't know what the fuck it's called. I've looked
The
through
worst
it.
thing is I'm not even sure if it was from the back of a book. I reckon we just had like a computer and it had like those programs already on the
I
computer.
don't know, I did. I remember having like heaps of
But
games
you used
on it.
to like it was like a boot camp.
And stuff.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
like numbers and stuff.
Like the penguin type of one.
A little bit, yeah.
What
Yeah, that one.
was it like? I swear it had some sort of education to it though.
Yeah, no, it did. Because you actually play it during class time.
It was on. Me and Ricky tried to search it up. We couldn't find it
I couldn't find anything.
because it was that was unreal.
Yeah, that was a
Talking about
program.
old school games, they come up with like Pac-Man and stuff. I was like, this isn't
Yeah.
a school game.
Pop Tropica. That was a good one.
Run on Cool Mass Games. That was elite.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
right,
can't
it's
like
always
that
good.
game pissed you off, but it was always that game you go back to like 2 days later and play it again.
I don't want how you have to move the cube.
Yeah, like one block.
Is that what you guys have just saw?
No, he had the big rectangle one that you move like 2 squares and then you had
that's
to
what I
keep
meant.
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
the
there's
little
that one as
block.
well, yeah.
The little one, you like every time you moved a block would disappear, so you had to like do it right. Where that one you could like keep sort of moving around until you went fit in the hole, fat in the hole.
To be fat in the hole.
Yeah. Jeez, I don't. What else was there? There's gonna be like another like banger that we're not thinking of. Cool Mass Games.
The one how we used to just smash the screen.
That wasn't even on Cool Mass Games.
No,
That was
it
just like a
wasn't.
desktop destroyer. I had
Yeah,
that.
desktop destroyer, that's it.
Also, I reckon I have a USB stick that has all the old ones where it's like desktop destroyer. I have the little Hot Wheels, the like Holden car, and then you're on it and you like drive around. You like use your arrow keys and it's like a little car that drives around on your desktop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Always-
I know that.
I don't know if it was you
Yeah, I
or
know.
someone, and the boys used to get up a road map,
Map,
and then
yeah.
you pretend
Yeah,
you're
no,
driving
yeah.
around the road map.
Yeah, I
Like,
used to do that, yeah.
what I had another one as well.
There was ones we used to do in like grade 3, 4. And you level up in your classroom.
We had mathletics. And
That
that.
could have been it.
Like
Mathematics.
mathletics.
I
But then that was
remember.
very similar to what's it?
Athletics.
3 and 4. What was it even in 3 and 4?
Us.
We were in Mod
Well,
5, were we?
Avenger Quest. You can't forget Avenger Quest.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Avenger Quest is
That's
probably
the one.
goated.
Don't even talk to Mango about that game.
Yeah, he got me
Mathematics.
back. He got me back
yeah,
into
no, I
it.
remember that. Yeah.
No, that was unreal. I was a pro.
Me too.
I've like a slight memory of that.
As good as.
Jesus, what else? Actually, I reckon I might have some stuff because I said if I have my computer, I wrote like a big list. If I had an iPad, I want to have these games. Angry Bird, that's a banger. Not even on like his computer. Gun games. When I'm a little kid, you know, I just want to play any gun game.
Zombies.
YouTube, Google, cool mass games,
That used
car
to be,
games, Mario versus Donkey Kong.
They used to be elite on the iPod. That COD Zombies. It's like the first.
COD Zombies sounds like shit on.
No, it used to be like we were in grade 6, and it was like a new thing. And it was like $8. Me and Ethan used to just sit at the front of the school, and we used to be able to just Bluetooth, and we used to just get to around like 30 and stuff.
Yeah, right.
There's only one map.
Study ladder.
Oh, okay. Study ladder.
It's got written here,
Yeah,
Mathletics
I
study
remember-
ladder. Like,
I remember study
study
ladder.
ladder?
Hang on a second, I've got to search this.
Yeah. Look at OG, Star Wars Lego, and AFL 2011. We're gonna. I would have played that. Study ladder. What the is that? It sounds familiar, but it like.
Oh, I typed up study lady and come up with some fat lady. Study
What
ladder.
you're studying her?
Mm-hmm.
Ring a bell at all?
No,
Wait, show it to me.
not really.
Yeah, I
It
remember
was
that.
a rough one to me.
No, I remember that
Nah,
game.
that's
I remember. Yeah, that was big. I reckon.
big.
I reckon that was bigger than that Mathletic one.
You reckon?
Yeah, that was early.
What
that was like
one do we
grade 1 and
play
2,
in
Mathematics.
like year 8 or something? It was like Mr. Whitcomb and that like organised it, and it was similar to Mathletics, but it was like for us older. And it's like
Yeah, we had that.
you had to do like there was like a bunch of things and you could
Buttons,
actually
had to
click on
branch
it.
off 'em and-
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that one.
I don't think that wasn't great, but that was just something to do when you always.
Oh, that was dog shit. They changed the curriculum after that.
No, it was
Sucked.
also good though because you go on the computers and then you're like, back when you used to know the alt tab, trusty old
Yeah.
alt tab, and you'd be playing another game, quickly alt tab. You're playing cool mass games or something, then you fuck alt tab.
You're right. We're probably all playing CS:GO and Gmod, and they're like, "Oh, quick, get out!" Yeah.
Now
pop up.
what?
There were so many games just on the student shared.
I remember you go to school library. Please
Yeah.
do not play Halo on the school laptops, because a couple of years above us, or banned it.
I never had
and they all
that.
played.
I always had my own laptop.
I'd go to home group and they're playing COD 2.
Yeah, everyone was playing that. I tried to get it, my laptop wouldn't like. I just didn't have enough room. And I was like, crap. And I was like, I'm not gonna delete some schoolwork just to play this one game. And I played it, and then I was like, I don't like this. I'm using a little mouse pad. And,
Me and Brendan were playing Pokemon Pearl at one point.
yeah, everyone did
Yeah,
that.
on
I was playing
emulators.
Simpsons Hit and Run on my computer.
Yeah, all the emulators. That's it.
So yeah, I know. I can't even remember what else I tried to get. But yeah, no, we were playing bloody Simpsons Hit and Run. I like smashed that game out. That's all I
That's a
played.
good game.
I was thinking of
Simpsons
another
Hit and
game.
Run and Tony Hawk
Yeah, oh god,
Yeah,
I haven't played
Suck
Tony
at
Hawk.
Tony Hawk.
and GTA.
Yeah, GTA San Andreas got around a bit at school.
Yeah, towards the end.
Even on PS.
Sims was a classic. Everyone,
You say
I haven't
everyone
really
loves
played
Sims.
Sims.
no, everyone had it.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I've never got into it. I can't.
Z was big in The Sims, like.
well, I'm
years
just
ago.
saying, like in that shared folder, they had that student
Oh, yeah,
private
they had all
folder.
the- all
They
the-
had like all the games and
There's so
Sims.
many.
Like everyone like had Sims. There was just that game that
It's
then
been
like
that
everyone
one.
loved.
Yeah,
There's been like that one teacher.
it just doesn't.
Yeah,
change
it
anything.
was
just a
never there.
replacement Teacher, oh, yeah, he's like you never see, and it's like.
Yeah.
clicking
I'm
on
pretty sure
the
she
forest, so
left.
many games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
movies. They had like a
Oh,
bunch of
they hit
movies.
them,
Yeah.
like Remember the Titans and stuff.
Yeah, because you'd watch them in class and then you'd get them so you
Yeah.
could study them and then you just put them in.
Mm.
Like a movie. I don't reckon I watched that when I did PE for the very first time, and we watched it with coach, and I was like, everyone's that's such a good movie. I'm sitting there going, I have no idea what's going on.
I was.
That's unreal.
I was crook the day. Like, no, that was when the day I watched it, I got my appendix taken out.
See, I only watched I watched it in PE. We never watched it for English. We watched. I think yous watched that, and we had 42, which is the one about Jackie Robinson playing baseball, which is unreal movie. That has Chadwick Boseman in it,
Oh, okay.
and and you know how good of an actor he is, unreal. I went home, so I watched a bit of it, and I had to leave. I think I had a doctor's appointment with that. So like they're like, oh no, it's alright, and all this. Searched it up, watched the whole movie, and I was ahead of him. And I watched it again because I thought it was just a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is great.
I think Mango was about Remember the Titans because he was in the same class as me.
Yeah.
And they were talking about it. I asked Harry, Logan, like, I didn't really watch it. We just fucked around. It's like, yeah, alright. I asked Mango and Liam. Yeah, good movie. Went home. I fucking cried during it.
Yeah.
It was a great movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Well, the part when he gets hit by
Yeah.
or get in the car crash.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
then they'll go and see him.
Yeah. Now, what English movies did we watch? I don't know how we just got slowly just going from topic to topic now, aren't we?
That's about it.
I
We
was 40.
watched the
Matrix.
AFL one. Matrix, we watched that,
Yeah.
Mate, that's a classic. And The Hunger Games. Because I
Yeah,
didn't read the book, I watched it.
Yeah.
That's exactly
I've never
what
seen The Hunger
Games.
Games. I'd actually never seen The
Actually,
Hunger
I
Games.
hadn't either.
Actually, really good movies.
I've seen the first two.
Really.
Then we watched
Actually
Help.
really good.
Did you
I've binged them, then I've
did you
seen
watch
them.
Help? Which is like about a black community, how like they were just slaves, and then this one lady like tried to change it and became so friendly with this white like, the person she was looking after, she was like a housewife.
Was there like a big fence?
Was it like Aboriginal?
I don't know. I think it's just
Did it have Jessica Mauboy in it?
no. That's a different one. That's the
What's
one
that
I
one?
watched.
I saw parts of one of them and then we all got bored.
That's probably a different one because I know that one. That one was played when I was getting the first jab when I was in the waiting room and that was being played.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Then that one, there's the one, obviously in
When was
history,
the
you
second
probably
one,
watched
isn't
that one about the picket fence. That one. I don't know, that's...
Yeah. It's like that second one, isn't it? The one with Jessica Mauboy.
I haven't seen it. And then when I was sitting out,
Ah.
and I saw it, I was like, that's Jessica Mauboy. I don't know what this is.
You know what's actually a really good movie? That like I just completely forgot about? Maze. Or Maze Runner. Yeah.
Maze Runner, Foxy,
Yeah.
not Maze.
I'm not the biggest fan. I reckon I
Just
watched one and I was like,
Maze. I thought it was unreal.
I thought it was
nah,
a great
I'm
movie.
not.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of him. I'll watch him.
Pretty sure
but,
it's
like,
not.
I'm not-
I don't remember the number 2.
I'm not.
I've either seen number 2 or 3, but I can't remember which. Like I remember them being really good though.
Is it 3?
Yeah, the third one. We'll have to watch them. Of course, Russell won't watch it with us because he's not a.
No, number 1 was like unreal. I watched it like 5 times.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Especially when all the gates like first open for the first time, you're just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I sort of remember the first movie, and I probably watched like all of them, but I'm like,
We were straight after watching We're the Millers. So I see this like little kid, he's got a spy that's his balls. Next minute, he's the bully in this movie. I'm like, I can't
Yeah.
take this man seriously.
yeah, no, I sort of remember watching it, but like, I wasn't the biggest fan. Like, it's no different to me saying that I'm not the biggest fan of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, but
Harry
like that's
Potter.
bigger. That's so big, and everyone's like, oh my god, how do you not like it? But I'll watch it, but I'm not gonna go out of my way. Like I've already seen them. If I hadn't seen them, and everyone's talking how good it is, I will watch it. But I'm like, if you just chuck it on, I'm gonna watch it because they're still great movies. But I'm not going out of my way. I'll pick something else I want to watch, like Cars, classic. Love
Toy
that
Story's
movie.
better.
Or Over the Hedge.
Oh god, these some. No, I got Cars over him.
When they used to open the bag and the Doritos.
The Doritos,
was
yeah.
covered in like the Dorito powder. I'm like, oh, that'd be nice Dorito.
That'd be good
Like
packing.
they pick up one chip in the hand, like the hands like
Covered.
like to finish the bag. Like, full
Yeah.
Orange. I'm like,
No, see, I reckon Cars is better than Toy Story.
Oh, fuck off.
No,
I'll
Wow.
probably have to go Toy Story.
yeah, well, they're both good movies, but I just enjoyed Cars a lot more than Toy Story.
The Cars is good, but
If they get rid of Toy Story 4,
actually,
then we can keep it Toy Story.
But then I feel like you get rid of some of the Cars movie, like,
The second Cars one sucked compared to
but even the
this.
third as well. I reckon that like compared to the
I
Toy
think the third was better
Stories,
than the second.
compared to the Toy Stories though, but in Cars it also somewhat relates. Like the third one brings it all together, which is like
Yeah.
kind of good. But then and same with the Toy Story though. But then I haven't. Is the fourth one with that
No,
spoon thing?
Shit. What the fuck is a... Why
Spork.
is a spork a toy?
I still haven't seen it.
Then,
I still haven't seen it because of
him.
him, because of that thing. I don't want to watch
I
it.
won't spoil the whole thing. It's just the character.
Yeah.
Introduced in the first 5 seconds. Now how they get given to the little girl at the end of 3.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Number 4 starts and she just finds a fork, like a spork, sorry. And then she just puts like little eyes on it with a glue gun. Next minute it's a toy and it starts moving.
Yeah.
And then she wants that
The
over.
last
Because then
the last one I
Keanu
saw-
Reeves is in it as well. He's like that
Yeah.
fucking on the bike, the
The last one I
daredevil.
saw
Every.
was the one with the purple teddy bear that
Yeah,
was
they're
like
all getting crushed at the end.
angry. Yeah. Was that number 3 or 4?
Fonzo
3.
or
Oh yeah. So I
Yeah,
haven't seen
Fonzo,
4.
that's it.
I was looking on TikTok the other day and it said this movie was like good, so I took a screenshot. So we should have to watch it.
Guess
Okay.
that's what movie it is.
Guardians of the Galaxy
I don't know
2.
what it is, but I'll explain it. I don't know what. Yeah, it's like a single word, but apparently it's like a war thriller. The guy's like in a war, and apparently he just steps on a pressure plate, and like, if he takes his foot off, he's obviously gonna blow up and die. So he just has to stay for like 7 days, just like not move from this pressure plate, like in the middle of like a
It's
desert.
not called 7 Days, is it?
Nah, no, I don't think so.
See,
That sounds alright.
this
Yeah, that sounds good.
this movie I want to watch. The only time I've ever wanted to watch an Andrew Garfield movie is he's a war guy and he just helps everyone.
That's a good movie.
And
Garfield.
Anyway, he's like in the war setting, and the main guy that's like the captain or whatever, sergeant, you'd know him, but I can't actually put a name to him. I don't know his name. But anyway, he like in one scene, I see it on Facebook, he gets beaten up, and then in the morning they say like the sergeant asks him what happened. He's like, did you get beat up? Who did you get beat up? And like the camera obviously goes to the people who beat him up. He's like, nah, I was just sleep. And he's like, what? You say you did this in your sleep? He's like, yeah, I'm a pretty mean sleeper. I'm like, what? And it was just it was the war base, and I was like, just the way he played the role at like what I saw, like maybe like 9 minutes. I was like, that actually looks like a good movie, because he even like at one point they're in the war, and he goes out. I think he goes out and collects them. Like he's the person that brings them back if the people are still like alive, and like helps them. One of his mates is like there, and he can't move, and he sees like I think they're like
Is that
Asian.
Hacksaw Ridge?
What? Yeah, that'd be it.
Apparently it's a good movie. I've seen it.
Yeah, and there's one scene he has to hide, so he hides his mate in dirt, and then he hides under a guy, and then they come up and like with the gun, obviously it's got the sword bit at the end, stabbed him, but like the guy that's on top of, and then he thinks he's been cut, so he checks, and then he has to dig the guy out, and then takes him back. So it just looks like a good movie.
That other movie's called Mine 2016. I don't know if it's 2016 at the end. This is probably when it's made.
That's what it's made.
Mine. Yeah, this is Mine 2016. He says.
Yeah, right.
And he's can't move for 52 hours. He's just stuck there.
There's also like is it Save Private Ryan or something? That's apparently really good, but I haven't seen it. Is like the war ones like
The war movies are always good.
the worst thing is I don't
miss.
feel like I'm really into them.
Yeah.
But then there's those certain ones I see, I'm like, that looks awesome, I want to watch that. But then I feel like some of them, they're not my...
See,
Like, Forrest Gump
like
is
that?
kind of good because
I'll
it has
watch
the
any
war
of them,
bit.
Because I love them.
Yeah, see, I'm not... It depends what happens in, like... I'm not sure what part of the war I actually do enjoy it. Like, I enjoy, like, the part... Not the war bit, I enjoy, like, the lead-up stuff. So,
Yeah.
like...
They're really good with character building in war movies.
Yeah.
Like,
see, this one's like a war
storyline
thriller.
development.
So it's like... I don't mind a
See,
thriller.
that wouldn't be bad.
I don't mind a thriller because like it's still like... It's not scary, but it's just like intense the whole time.
Yeah.
Rather, it's like... Z likes this war movie that goes for like 2 hours, like a favourite movie. What's it called? I think it's just like a year.
I don't think Free Guy was a war movie.
yeah, no,
Oh no, it's called like something Harbour or something. Pearl Harbor or
Pearl
something.
Harbor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she loves that movie. I haven't watched it.
Apparently there's some really good ones on Netflix.
What?
Like good war movies on Netflix.
Oh really? Yeah.
Looks like
I've
we have
already seen
a
few,
movie
like,
weekend this weekend.
Yeah.
Non-stop movies.
Yeah,
Movies and a couple bevs. Oh, imagine
Send me snaps of them.
imagine Saturday, like, we're not doing anything. We just sit and watch movies the whole day. Just don't even go like, just sit at home. Have an absolute lazy Saturday.
Or a mow the lawns.
No, you do it Sunday.
Yeah, good.
Sunday's the...
Yeah.
I don't even know how we got onto movies. It was just slowly led on to everything.
No, we're talking about
Stuff in my book to the point of games.
maths, and then we talked about school.
Yeah.
That led us to school movies.
And
then to
Then
movies.
I said, has anyone seen The Maze Runner? And then we went on to movies.
And Russell said it was poopy.
Yeah, but we're watching it again.
Well,
Yeah,
Friday.
I'm happy with that. Oh,
Thursday night, I don't know. Nah.
no, we
not
still need
this
to watch
week.
Fear Street. We need to watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
every Marvel movie.
Fear Street
Well-
3 is good as well. Like,
What have we
I've
watched
watched
another movie that has another movie after it or not? Because I feel like there's one more, but it might also be me because I know I'm so behind on some
yeah.
series. Because it's definitely Fear Street and Guardians.
yeah.
But even like you'd probably you'd want to watch Fish. So say we watched it Thursday, you'd want to be there.
Yeah.
Where like Friday we could watch Guardians too because you've already seen it anyway.
Yeah.
But you'd want to see it.
I'd still want to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know what. Do you just think of any topics before we?
I
She
timed for
and-
about 30 seconds.
Well, at least you thought about it for 30 seconds.
Then I had a beer, and then I lost a lot.
Then he relaxed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you vegged out.
Now we're glad to get back into it.
Yeah, we'll hopefully keep it going,
I
running.
reckon
Now
we-
we got the big thing is my computer didn't have any internet because of how I have it set up. So now I've got internet. We should be rocking rolling.
I think me and Russ are going to be streaming this weekend on Minecraft.
I mean, I could, I could do that. Stream.
We're
but
going to the Nether in 1
I
hour.
would, in 1 hour. It's possible. I mean,
Possible.
you know, the speed runners do it in like
10 seconds. 5
No, like-
seconds.
20 minutes. 2015.
Real
Like properly.
speedrunners.
Yeah.
Oh.
Properly, yeah.
Like, I've watched enough videos I could
No, we can get that.
sort of do it.
Dream already admitted that he didn't use like proper servers.
Yeah, no, but like some other people have actually I've assumed probably done it.
We can get it done in an hour.
Yeah, I reckon we could if we completely just non-stop grind.
If you find the diamonds and mine the obsidian, I find the flint
You-
and steel.
What to go to the?
So you have to find all the obsidian and make it. And all,
But all we have to do is go into a cave or find a lava source on top
Yeah.
and then just build a.
Yeah, put some water down. Yeah, I know.
Like we could probably do the end in, being how much like I've watched that sort of stuff. I reckon we could probably do it in maybe 2 to 3 hours. Like get to the end and finish it.
One time I'm not home to do all these.
Well, I mean, you're just
I've always wanted to speedrun Minecraft. I understand.
yeah, but we're doing it on PC, so we got the better graphics and the better
It's
runs.
cross-platform, you knob.
Yeah, but not the Minecraft we have.
Yeah, good on you.
You don't have to spend money just to play with these because I want to play on my PC. I
But you
spent
might.
$60. $60 to buy it when I had my version, like the Mojang.
So, yeah, we'll
I
pull
spent
up.
Not
$60 on
Microsoft.
that.
We'll pull up a Minecraft stream then next weekend.
Well, you can watch
I'll
it.
watch it.
You can
pull
watch it
up-
on my.
We'll pull up a
Twitch.
Terraria stream.
It's dangerous.
The
This is dangerous.
Terraria might take a bit longer.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I still haven't even fully completed it. Like,
Oh, really?
Like
Oh,
I've been to the
we've always got up to hard mode, then we
And
just
then-
quit.
because you have to grind
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
Maybe if it's on PC, it's a bit different.
Oh, no, PC's a lot harder
Yeah, but like
now.
I feel like
This is
it's just because I grew up playing it on bloody keyboard and mouse. Like
yeah. So you know my good word on PS4.
yeah.
Like now, the PC one now, it's like the Minecraft. You know, the Minecraft PC has like heaps.
Yeah.
Compared to PS4. I think they're probably the same now, but like you know.
No, it's very still so different.
Yeah.
We also do need to play Minecraft. They've gotten like
Yeah,
crazy
cliffs,
caves.
stuff's coming
The
out.
caves
Oh,
is
really?
like nuts.
Yeah.
Like nuts.
Well, we're playing this weekend.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, look, hey,
Very-
look, I've got the setup. Look, I'll be watching a movie while playing at the same time. We'll be
Yeah.
watching movies and
You could be sitting there
Playing.
watching your stream instead.
Terraria.
well, I will be.
Yeah.
I could go on that world where I did everything. I even hollowed the whole world. Like 100% hollowed the whole world.
To get the achievement.
Just get the achievement, which I didn't even get.
That sounds like a lot. Yeah.
It took me so long. I'd go back onto that world and probably complete like another on PC. If I had that on PC, I'll probably can complete like another 5 bosses after that. Like, it's just insane.
Oh, that's the camera going flat.
Yeah.
Well, it's close anyway. We'll end it there anyway. But
Wrap up, are we?
yeah. Well, because 40 minutes we're gonna have a
Yeah,
easy
sure,
one
easy
anyway.
one.
But
Yeah, I'm dead. I gotta have a shower.
yeah.
Might be
Don't forget to go check out our Spotify and TikTok.
Yeah. We got one.
Spotify, TikTok, and Instagram.
Yep.
I'll be uploading back on Spotify again with all the audios, just if anyone's listening. So if you're listening, come check out the YouTube.
We'll get that one guy from London back, and where else will they from?
Yeah. somewhere.
Somewhere.
I don't know.
London, that's all I know.
But yeah, Instagram, TikTok, we'll start posting again on them. Yeah, other than that, thank you for listening and watching.
We are the Rudico boys. We have big hogs. You have to pull back to find our knobs. Good night.